Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is DCA day. Today, Bitcoin is $96,423. Very, very spicy. Are you guys ready? Because I am. I'm ready to retire. I'm ready to make billions of dollars. I'm ready to win more than I've been winning, but I'm ready to win. I'm ready to drink my chai latte and do a live stream for you guys. I'm ready to talk about nonsense. I'm ready to do the daily close contest. I'm just ready. Alright, guys, make sure you smash the like button on your way, and I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Thursday. What's going on? I'm going to cut it off right there because the rest of that song is weird and I still don't understand it. So, let's get into this delicious live stream. Hey, what's going on, guys? Chewy said Arrow rocketing. We talked about Arrow yesterday. I got to go straight to Arrow. I'm sorry. It busted through 55 and I said it might pull back and touch 55 one more time, and I would love to see it just rocket up to 76. It didn't quite get to 76, but wow. This is probably one of the more satisfying calls I've made in quite some time. And I'm not going to even take credit for it because Chewy was the one who recommended it for the watch list. And it's been just exploding ever since. It doesn't take much to like pick coins, but it does take a lot to pick coins that perform very well and that I don't want to say, I don't want to use the word obey, that play into technical analysis as well as this. So, congratulations, Chewy. I hope you're making mad bank. Happy Thursday. Anyways, Bitcoin is currently trading at $96,462.20. Let's clear some of these bad boys out and update our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. A lot of bulls right now, a lot of bulls. Actually, it's fairly reasonably distributed. 96,081. Okay, let's get another one down here. I'm just going to go straight to this guy. 95,655. And then one more. 94,945. Okay, and then up above, I'm not sure what these purple lines are for. I don't remember. 97,429. And then one more up above as well. Let's go with 97,571. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we stand. A lot of bulls. We came up here, we started chopping sideways, and then we just busted through. There was some clear overhead resistance right here at about 96K. Busted right through that. Potentially coming back down to retest it and continue to the upside. You know, I'd be okay with that. We'll see where we land, though. Bitcoin dominance, 64.72. Got another little delicious little pump right here. Let's see if we can make our way up to 66, touch that, and then break down for forever so that we can get a decent-sized alt season pretty quick here. That's what I'm looking forward to. ETH is up 2.52% on the day, looking good. Overhead resistance of 1812 finally broken, potentially with conviction. So if ETH can continue up to probably 2K, that would make me a very happy boy. Sol is up 2.19% on the day as well. Chilling at 150, actually. 150 is a nice psychological number, psychological level for Sol. This purple trend line goes back to our inverse head and shoulders that we broke out of, that eventually retested and led to our new all-time high on Sol. So it's a big deal that we're chilling above that. And I don't know. It looks good. My next target, personally, 165 for Sol. If it continues on this bullish trajectory. The total 3 fractal, completely decoupled still. It looked like for a second, it looked like it might recouple yesterday. I'm totally okay with it not doing that. Honestly, I would love it if we just went boop and then exploded. Like, the sideways kind of stinks, but I would rather have a month of sideways than, like, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe I'm okay with the downside for further accumulation, but I don't know. Don't sue me. We'll figure it out. ADA is up 3.77%. Kind of a little bear flag situation still potentially on ADA. Although we are, getting nice reactions off of these lines. So break above 70, hold above 70 would make me happy. I would love to see ADA back in the 80s. So we'll see. We got some clear overhead resistance right here. Is that something? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can get above this. Let me make it a different color because it's getting really confusing over here. Blue. Let's see if we can get above this light blue trend line on ADA. SNEK is up 1.04% on the day. A little break below 35, chilling at 34.4 right now. I really want to see SNEK get a little bit pumpy here, but we'll see, man. It just listed on Kraken. A lot more liquidity, a lot more holders. I think we got over like 250 new holders on like listing day, maybe within the first hour. It was some crazy statistic, but SNEK's looking pretty decent overall. XRP is up pretty much 1%, chilling at 221, holding above 214 beautifully. We had a little range in between 2 and 214. It finally broke above that, and it's been chilling above it ever since. So I would love to see this continue to accumulate to the upside and see where we can go. Get some positivity. HBAR is up 2.46% on the day. HBAR beautifully obeying these levels, or following these levels. It broke above 15, pretty much 16. Got a nice little retrace, bounce, liquidity grab, same with 16.4. And then we eventually broke above 17.8, retested that, broke above 18.5. Rejection at 20. Bounce off of 18.5 again, another rejection. Little liquidity grab at 17.8. Honestly, liquidity grab 17.8, retest of 18.5, and then a bust through 20. That would be pretty sick. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Swee's just like this thing blasted from $2 to $3.50. So pretty much 4. It almost this thing pretty much did 100% in like a day, which is crazy for a market cap the size of Sui. That's insanity. But we got a little rejection at 391, and it's chilling at 353 right now, holding strong, looking good. RSI is pretty much reset, potentially good to go on some more upside. We'll see what happens. Ondo is up 0.35% on the day. Ondo has seen better days. Little bear flag scenario, broke below that and can't get back above it anymore. I have had some trouble at 95, rejected $1. Liquidity grab at 95, rejected $1 again. Broke below the purple trend line, held 90, which is good, but it's struggling, and there's a lot of wicks to the upside, which is not good. That means people are selling. So I want to see some strength out of Ondo, and I would like to be pleasantly surprised when this thing goes bonkers. Aerodrome, the coin of the hour today. Giovanni said, trying to see Ondo below 90 to buy more. Nice. Aerodrome, we talked about it yesterday. I was talking about how it broke above 55 and how it was coming back down to probably grab liquidity at 55, and I would love to see it just go straight up to 76, and that's literally, unintentionally, exactly what happened. I did not think that this was going to happen. It was just a possibility that we talked about, and that's how it played out. Look at this huge spike in volume, especially right here. That's crazy. A lot of sellers right here, but it got scooped right up. That big wick was your indicator of a huge move, so not financial advice. You gotta look for the signs, guys. Tyler said, hold on. Index said, do not fear. I am here. Tyler said, I bought some more algo this morning. Yes, I FOMO'd. I see 96K on Bitcoin and thought, here it goes. Dixie said, yo, dudes, hope you're having a good evening. What's going on, Dixie? Vahid said, yo, when JJ and Hoff's peace treaty. That's not up to me, man. Dixie, dude, that space last night was so freaking funny. I have not stopped laughing about all that stuff. And Evan just giggling into the mic the entire night was pretty awesome. Like, legit. But yeah, Arrow, a little rejection at 76. It's showing strength, though, man. Not even 76, I would say. Like 73, I guess, is where it rejected. But I'm pleasantly surprised at this immense pumpage that we've gotten out of Arrow. You love to see it. Congratulations, Chewy. Render looking good. Bounce at 432. And continuation of the upside. Rejecting 475 again. We got a wick up here, which we've had in the past. It doesn't mean that the world is ending, but it does mean that people are selling in between 465 and 475. Mr. Roberts said, hey, y'all, what's going on? Mr. Roberts. Chewy said, you are here and you are queer. I'm pretty gay today. I had a gay old time, I gotta say. It's been quite a gay Thursday. In like the 1950s definition, or 40s, maybe further back, I don't know. The Christmas song definition. Today was so gay. It was ridiculous. Polkadot. Anyways, render. Potential pullback to 432 again. I would like to see, I guess, a rejection off here, pull back to the midpoint, and then use that as a break. That would be great. That's what I would really like to see. Giovanni said, can you check JYAI? Yes, I absolutely can. Tyler said, since nobody won yesterday, would it still be a triple crown? I think so. I was thinking about that. That's what sucked so bad about that, too, because that did kind of interrupt that. JYAI, down 7.79%. The one on ETH? Or is there a different? Nope, it's got to be this one, right? Nobody sausage. What? Okay, so this bad boy. You got a pretty decent pump. Little pullback to 13. Pump again. Pull back to 20. Pump again. Pull back to 22. And it's just a gradual upside. I wouldn't even call this a second pump, honestly. That looks kind of like an accident. Nice liquidity spike, though. Or volume spike. That's great. Tyler said, today sucked. I'm sick AF. That stinks. I hope you feel better, Tyler. You gotta get some fiber. Poop it all out. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. I remember drinking when I was sick. When I was in like high school, because I was an idiot, and that was like probably the worst time in the world, man. Don't drink when you're sick. It's just awful. Money said, hello, what's going on, Money? Happy Thursday. JYAI, looking good. This spike is nice. It's a little volume spike, but it's not as sustained as the other one, so I like that it's spiked and then it's continuing an uptrend. There's like an uptrend trajectory scenario playing out. So maybe, I don't know, could it be one of these? Little swoopty spikes? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We got 12 minutes until the daily close contest. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before my birthday next year. JYAI. Yeah, 4-hour time frame looks good. You get a nice uptrend. RSI's chilling. Nothing's overbought, oversold. There's no bullish or bearish div jumping out at me. Volume looks great. Volatility is wonderful. Chart looks good. Money said, actually, I was sick yesterday and drank. I'm getting better now, so don't teach him wrong, JJ. Okay, my bad. Maybe it does. Maybe it strengthens your immune system. I just had to punch through the wall of sobriety. That's totally fair argument. Everyone's biology is different. The Buddha Beat said, so close to your 1K, bro. Congrats. Thank you very much. I'm super stoked about it. I'm very excited. When we get to the 1K, one of the perks that we get is YouTube will narrate any super chats. So you guys can super chat stupid stuff, and then the YouTube bot will read the super chat, and it'll repeat over and over again. Like if you guys just type a million stupid words or emojis or something, it's really funny. Because I looked that up, I was like, what do I have to do to get that? And it's like, you have to have 1K subs. And I was like, dang it, I just found that out recently. I was like, I need to get to 1K subs now. Like, monetization's not going to do anything because I don't get 10, 20,000 views per video. But the reading of the super chats, that's like a must-have. Polkadot. Polkadot is chilling. Little range between $4 and $4.21. Lovely. I Are you still bullish on LRC? Who, me? I'll have to check it out. Mr. Roberts said, hey, Money. Money said, hey, Mr. Roberts. Tyler said, I usually feel better after drinking, too. You guys are weird. Ooh, Mr. Roberts sent a $10 super chat. He said, stupid stuff. I love it. Yeah, dude. Once we get to 1K, the bot would have read that and would have said, stupid stuff. In the weird, like, condescending female voice. I wonder if you can change the voice. Curious. Polkadot chilling at 416, up 2.51% on the day. Broke above $4. Rejected, 421. Retested, $4. Bounced, broke above 421. Broke back below. Grabbed some more liquidity at $4. Broke above, broke below, broke above, broke below. A million times, this is a point of contention for Polkadot specifically, which you can see, you know. This range is kind of important per previous price action. So, it's nice to see it sustaining its move. And I would really like to see it, honestly, get to 5. 5 would be sick. Set lofty goals, guys. Is this a potential flag? If I was hyper bullish, I would make that argument. But RSI looks good. Everything's chilling. Tom Salzcoat said, haha, 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 boner, boner, boner. Cass. Ooh, Cass is up 4.5%. Cass is up 5% today. Beautiful break above the wedge that we tracked just before it happened. I was like, wait a minute, this looks like an upper trend line. And then it broke above that, kind of ranged in between like 72 and 77. Broke above 76, used that as a springboard to get above 80, 82, or 0.082. Rejected at 97, broke back above 97, below, reject, and then another rejection. But it did grab liquidity at 82, so look for, if this is not a bearish retest, if it's not doing this, then I would look for a potential for a liquidity grab at the halfway point and then continuation to the upside. That's what I would look for. HQZ said, are you serious about the melting faces thing? What? My thumbnail? I mean, Bitcoin is at 97K, so kind of. We just got super green out of nowhere. There's like bad data coming out, but the government's talking about selling gold and buying Bitcoin. I think Klaus Schwab is about to offer cryptocurrency options. There's a bunch of ETFs getting ready to get approved. So kind of, yes, it does look like it's about to start melting faces. Avalanche is up 3.2%. That doesn't mean that's going to happen. It just looks like it's going to. There's potential. Plausible deniability. You have to speak like a politician in crypto. So yeah, we've been watching with Avalanche this odd move. It did break below the purple trend line, which is nothing. There's a recent resistance line turned support now, actually. So that's great. If Avalanche could get above 22 and then eventually above 23, I would be super happy. Every altcoin right now kind of looks the same. We got this crazy scenario that's played out, and then there's almost like a neckline on all of them, and they're all right at that neckline ready to bust out. So it's kind of a watch, wait, and see kind of scenario. And so far, everything's playing out quite well. Yes, I'm sorry. Let me look at LRC right now. Loop ring. Ooh, okay. Okay, so loop ring did make a lower low, which is not great. Look at my paintbrush used to be green. That's kind of funny. So there was a huge spike up. Rejected around 28, actually 33, 35. And broke down. And then it broke below support. Horizontal support. 1088. So it's right there. See right here, this was your hint. This little boop, that break below. And then it just eventually crumbled. This was your hint that it was going to continue to happen that way. You do got confirmed red dots everywhere, especially all this. I guess it should have been the biggest sign that this thing was going to collapse. So loop ring, it broke below the low at 1088. Your low bottom trend line support thing. Mr. Roberts said you said you get to the point of super chats just saying stupid stuff. I was getting in there first. So the biggest thing with loopering is getting back above this 1088. If it can't get back above this, then it's potentially going to go down further. I would not be surprised to see it do this, actually, the same thing, where it just kind of hugs that upper trend line and chops around, and it might do one last fake out and then break above if it remains bullish. If it's bearish, then it's just going to probably reject or try and do that, and it's going to eventually just start to crumble. So just be careful, keep an eye on it. Take a look at their see if they're printing or releasing more, or if there's some kind of vesting schedule, because this continued downtrend is very sus over time. No coin has this, not even the hyper bearish ones, not for this long period of time, making lower lows and stuff like that. So just be careful. There's potential ugly inverse head and shoulders setup. There's bullish signs, but there's also bearish signs. RSI's almost reset, which is good, or I guess it reset for a second. It's kind of at the median point right now. You got your momentum wave swinging to the upside. Can we check Banana Gun? Yes, we can. Let me do Link really quick. Chainlink is up 3.01% on the day, breaking above the purple trend line right at the, I don't know, the apex. What do you call that? The tip. The tip of the top of the tube. The little triangle scenario right there. You have your little fake out to the downside. I don't know if that's even relevant. It kind of looks a little sloppy, so maybe best to just disregard it, to be completely honest. It could be that. It'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Chainlink looks good. Chilling at 1473. Let's go check Banana Gun. I feel like I look this up incorrectly every single time. Is it on Deck Screener? Banana Gun. Banana Gun on base? This guy? Nope, it's definitely not that. You remember which one when you checked it for me sometime back? I do. That's why I remember, and I know that I butcher it every time. Banana Gun. Is this one? Poloniax? Nope. What the heck, man? Banana Gun, Poloniax, Coinex. Aha, is it this one? $20.85. Okay, it's got to be this one. But this is not the chart because I draw on my charts and there should be stuff on it. Gate? No? Maybe that is the chart. I don't know. Gate, Coinex. I don't know. I guess we'll just do Coinex because it looks like it has more data than Gate. So let me go to the higher time frame. Banana Gun. There's a clear trajectory here, which it's kind of obeying, which is great. You're getting a slight uptick in volume here. I don't know. I'm seeing double bottom for sure. Maybe even a potential inverse head and shoulders with a neckline and a target. My frugal target, my ugly frugal target of maybe 32-ish. Not financial advice. I like that it's holding this longer term trend line. And on a 4-hour time frame, I like that it actually looks like it's trying to push up. I hope this is the right one. But yeah, midterm, it looks decent. Just be careful. You do have some overhead resistance with these spikes in the past. So your biggest thing is you want to make sure you break above that 24 area. That's what I would look for. OP, potentially breaking down out of a potential bear flag. Rejection at 84. Oh. All right, we got less than 1 minute until the daily close contest. Don't let me forget we're on OP. I might have to leave quickly after this. Otherwise, I'm going to be butchered by my mother. Because she needs to borrow luggage for a vacation, and I have the luggage on my person. Okay, I think everything's ready. Daily close contest. Ba-bam. Okay. 15 seconds left on the clock, so you guys can begin to guess. Where were we at? OP? All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Money said, I don't know. Even I can't find it at the moment. I bought some time back, profited, didn't take, now 40% minus. Oof, that stinks. Yeah, maybe the original one that we looked at delisted, and that's why we can't find that chart. But I did find a banana gun with price history. So, I don't know. I'm just going to say that was it. Tom Sellerscoat said, yeah, some say 90, some 109. Anywhere in there lines up pretty good. Mr. Roberts said, cool, sell it. Banana gun in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Tyler said, nice, Tom, nice. Mr. Roberts said, money, you expect dudes to remember more than an hour ago? LOL, just teasing. You guys have joked that I have goldfish memory, and I've utilized that like in my day-to-day life now because it's real. The struggle is real. Goldfish deserve rights too. Price target 96, 420, 69 for Mr. Tyler. Ooh, did he steal Fahid's entry? Whoa. He found Fahid's playbook. Oh shit. I called it, dude. I called it. Fahid literally said that as soon as I got done saying it. Nice. Gourmet Brands Brooklyn coming in with 96,460.10. HQZ. Ooh, not HQX. HQZ. HQX is like the knockoff. HQZ 96,411. Tyler Index 96,006.00. 6006 looks like boob. Tyler said put it in faster. Ew. You guys are so weird when you're all in like first and second place together. We got Fahid coming in with 96,169.69. I like it. I like the compromise. Mr. Robbers, watch Fahid win it all today now because of that. Thanks, Tyler. Mr. Robbers coming in with 96,297. Money coming in with 96,339.18. Mr. Roberts said, hitting the shed, be right back. And then we got Tom Sellerscoat. Not Rom. Tom Sellerscoat coming in with 96.5. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Cheers, guys. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's DCA day, payday, and Friday. Thank God. Oh, what a long week it's been. Been thoroughly enjoying myself, though. As weird as that is, Tuesday wasn't bad. I'm watching Andor when I get home. Dang it. I got all distracted in that dong space last night. Sellerscoat said, Gourmet Brands already squeezed you, Tyler. HQZ said, how do you feel about DOT? I don't mind DOT. I think we went over it quickly. Let's see. We got 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. Tyler said, shouldn't you call him Goat? Tom Selleck would be the owner. His name is Tom Selleck's Goat. That's his name. Tyler Yetzer. Polkadot. Yeah, we went over Polkadot. I like Polkadot, but I don't know. It's a little bit sad to me. Polkadot's, they're in the same realm chart wise as Polygon Matic Pole, but I have a lot more respect for Polkadot. I feel bad for how their treasury funds went down. They spent like 20 mil on like promotion. And I don't know who coordinated that, but they were like, let's just send out all 20 mil right now to like random YouTubers to shill it. And then they did, and there was like one day everyone was like Polkadot, 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 and that was it. And nothing happened. It was crazy. Index said, I feel I'm gonna win, but not today. Time's up. Time's up. Ladies and gentlemen, time's up. Unless you are a Cornerville Chad, you can no longer guess for the daily close contest. We got, organize these bad boys. Dixie said you didn't get mine. Dixie, sometimes it doesn't show up. Let me show you. For whatever reason, YouTube doesn't show it. I'm in live chat. Let me go all the way up. We got daily close contest. We got Tyler, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, Fahid, HQZ, Tyler, Index, Tyler, Fahid, Mr. Robbers, Money, Mr. Robbers, Tom Selleck's Goat, Tyler, Tom Selleck's Goat, HQZ, Tyler, Tom Selleck's Goat, Index, Tyler, and then me saying time's up, and then you said you didn't get mine. So, for whatever reason, YouTube filters out numbers sometimes, which is why people sometimes put in, like, random letters around theirs. Let me actually show you an example. So, Money split hers up with 96 and then 339 and then the word and then 18. Tyler does 96T, 420H, 69C. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn does 96K and then he spells out 47010. The reason people do that is because for whatever reason, YouTube filters out only certain people. Some people can get away with it and just put the whole number and like YouTube doesn't care. But for whatever reason, YouTube filters out certain replies. And I have like no other way to get around it. You got to be all cryptic and weird. I think my favorite is Phillies because he just uses dumbass words that sound similar to numbers. And it's really funny. I don't know. It's good stuff. Jay Shear said, no, I'm late. If you allow it. Unfortunately, no. Jay Shear. I do appreciate you, though. Tyler said, Dixie, you didn't show. Dixie said, I did. Jay Shear said, FML, I feel defeated. Yeah, that stinks. You have to show up tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's DC ADA, so it'll be better. Money said, I usually put in cats. It helps, too. Yeah, cats. YouTube definitely biased towards cats. Tom Selleck's Goat said, YouTube, don't give a damn about mine. Yeah, some people get away with it. It's really weird. It's really weird. Tyler said, I do T, 1,800 C cents. Tyler, nobody asked. Money said, YouTube has the list and we on it, right? Dixie said, I believe you. YouTube can suck it. YouTube, I mean, I'm going to suck them because I would love to continue to have a platform. But I'm not going to say I disagree. I will not say those words. Anyways, let's organize our submissions. By the way, everybody, tell Index that he's an absolute giga chat for giving us this beautiful interface. Sort by score. We got Tom Selleck's Goat with 96.5. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, 96.460 and 10 cents. Tyler Yetzer, 96.420 and 69 cents. HQZ, 96.411 even. Money, 96.339 and 18 cents. Mr. Robbers, 96.297 even. Fahid, 96.169, 69. And Index, 96.006 even. Very cool. Very nice. Guys, Bitcoin is currently trading at $96,465.81. We got 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining on the clock. 96,478. 26, giving Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn the current edge. John said, wow, look at the shit. What are you looking at, John? Tyler said, JJ licked my weenus. Wouldn't that be funny if I timed out like one of my mods? Index said, YouTube hates daily close because they can't win it, right? Yeah, they can't gouge it. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, I used to be able to put in numbers and then YouTube caught on. I think YouTube thinks we're gambling or something. They also might think it's phone numbers. I've given up on trying to figure out what it is. All right, we got 42 seconds remaining on the clock. HQZ said, so what's disgusting food do we get? I mean, you guys got a preview of it yesterday. I'm going to use the same thing because yesterday was nobody was the winner, so. Money said YouTube wants a percentage, right? John said, wow, look at the shit. Back in my day, we had to write out the price in words. Yeah, it's 50-50 now, man. YouTube definitely discriminating out here. 15 seconds left on the clock. 96.4, 92, and 45 cents. Still in Gourmet Brands Brooklyn's court. Very close to Tom Selleck's goat. Here we go. Is this it? This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 96.4, 89, and 91 cents. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn is our winner for the day. Congratulations, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn. May 1st, Victor. 96. What is that? 96. 489.91. And we get a big fat God candle to the upside afterwards. Congratulations, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, on your victory. Woohoo! Oh, wow. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn with a guess of 96.460 and 10 cents. Closest without going over. And the victor of the evening. Look at that big fat volume too. Woo! Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Gourmet Brands Brooklyn. Congratulations on your victory. Very cool. Very nice. Woohoo! All right. Money said JJ. That's before JJ hired an IT boy. Tyler said, big dumper, come on. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows except for you. Congratulations. All right, we're getting banana spammed and stuff like that. Let me shut this bad boy down and give Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn their prize. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. May 1st, 2025, Thursday. The winner of the daily close contest, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, with a guess of 96.460 and 10 cents and an actual daily close price of 96.489 and 91 cents. The prize is an individual glizzy. Congratulations, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn. Do enjoy. This is Tyler's glizzy, previously a part of a pile of glizzies. The first phallic prize that we've ever featured on the channel. It is now yours for the taking. Congratulations. This was going to be Tyler's hat trick prize as well, so it's even more of a slap in the face to him as a mediocre mod and a daily close contest loser for the evening. Congratulations. Thank you.
You hate it, I can always paint it.
It's a secret right now.
It's a secret?
Yeah, I'm not going to show it on my stream yet. It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, boo. Come on, I've worked so hard on it.
I'll see it eventually.
Boo.
I want to make some dumb videos with it. Congratulations, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn. Enjoy your unsolicited Tyler individual glizzy.
Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that?
That's the winner of the daily close contest, yes. Don't be rude.
No, I'm not being rude. I'm asking, is that a person? I'm confused.
It's Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn.
Okay. Have fun.
All right. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn has officially won the daily close contest 2 times now. Congratulations. I believe you are now in, what is it, 6th place? Money said, what are we not saying? It's a secret. It's a secret for now. The only person that knows is somebody who is affiliated with Dong, but they're not in the chat at the moment. And I bet you he wouldn't even be able to guess what it is, because we talked about it like a week ago. Top Solid Goat said, no, go give your mom luggage. Oh, shoot, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, shoot. Mr. Roberts said it has an eye. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, thanks, Tyler. Oh, yeah, make sure you guys thank Tyler for his unsolicited pile of glizzies that I've divvied up into individual glizzies over time. Mr. Roberts said, hey, Mrs. JJ. Money said, what are we not seeing? Dixie said, all about that beard. Beard is affiliated. Index said, JJ wife gonna go rampage. Will stream end? Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said, 2 wins. TTL. Yeah, you're working your way up the ladder, my friend. It doesn't take much. Tyler came up out of nowhere. J-Shear 2.0 came up out of nowhere. You too can come up out of nowhere. Especially with Tyler at the helm. Alright, guys. We got some news articles to go through. Let me finish my charts, though. We were at OP. So we got Doge is chilling, green. A lot of wicks to the upside, so keep an eye out for a potential retrace. I would love to see it bust up towards 20, though. Polygonmatic pole Showing a little bit of weakness. Potential break below 23.86. If it holds, though, we're looking for a potential rise up to 25.67. Near, it's kind of similar, but the wicks aren't there. So near actually looks good. 254. Holding above 251, which is great. I would love to see this thing break above 269.7. I could see it reject, grab liquidity, halfway point, and then bust. Chewy said no hoffs tonight. What is the beef about? I'm not sure. I'm not allowed to know, apparently. I asked. I got in trouble for asking. Chili's is chilling at 426, which is my birthday. Break above the purple trend line, which is from a long time ago. I think this one's from 2023. I'm going to go see. The purple trend line is from, ooh, I was right, September 2023. So looking good. Break below that was a little spooky, but it's getting back above it. I believe this is a similar setup to ETH, and it does have inverse head and shoulders potential as well, with a little double bottom Adam Eve action on the head. So this thing looks pretty decent, poised for some decent upside. Silver got a little bit dumpy, choppy, dumpy today. Boring. MicroStrategy got a little bit dumpy today, actually. DXY got a little bit pumpy today. NASDAQ got a little bit pumpy today, and S&P got a little bit pumpy today. Everything looks good. Bitcoin dominance chilling at 64.75. I really want to see this thing just touch 66. Get it over with, man. Let's go home. And by go home, I mean like alts pump so much that we all buy houses, multiple houses. Especially Chewy with his arrow call and his current house building. He's going to make so much money that he's not going to have anywhere to put it, and he's going to have to build a second house. It's going to be ridiculous. Congratulations, Gourmet Brands Brooklyn, on your victory. Enjoy your glizzy. Let me go through our portfolio really quick. 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is only down $78, $79, $76, $77. Currently being held up by Render, Fetch, Ondo, Ada, and Aptos, being dragged down by Proppy, Sol, Shib, Near, and Doge. Sol and Aptos have been flip-flopping in between top and bottom of this. Very interesting. Our Memecoin portfolio. Oh, dang it, I got logged off. Oh no, I knew that was going to happen. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Okay. Portfolio. Here we go. Our Memecoin portfolio, as I was saying, is down $164. SNEK is still not at the bottom. Thank God it's worked its way up past Doge and is now second from the bottom, which I can live with. And then our narrative portfolio, the best performer, my favorite because of the simplicity, is up actually $86, which is 4.3% in the green. This thing's been performing beautifully. Everything's in profit except for VeChain, and VeChain's only down 19 cents. Mana's up $13 and 13%. Tao's up $23, 23%. Fetch is up $24, 24%. And Pepe's up $24, 24%. This one was just so happened to be like the luckiest time that we created it. Was the bottom of the tariff dump. So it was a good one. Okay. News articles. We got $7.13 trillion asset manager Charles Schwab to launch spot crypto trading within 12 months. That's literally a year. Just say a year. Crypto beast. NVIDIA, the third largest company in the world to add undisclosed amount of Bitcoin to their balance sheet for stability. Cool stuff. M2 money supply to Bitcoin correlation is a big deal, and it still looks pretty good. $1.3 trillion asset manager Morgan Stanley to offer crypto trading to E-Trade clients. 21 shares files for spot SWE ETF with the SEC. Microsoft surpasses Apple to become the largest company by market cap. Ivan on Tech, I don't know. there's no source for this. He just said, White House, we are selling gold to buy Bitcoin. Holy fact. So I kind of bought into the hype, and I'm here for it, dude. Ivan on Tech cracks me up. We got China blaming the United States for the origin of COVID-19. This one cracks me up too. We got Bloomberg ETF analyst now estimates a 75% chance the SEC will approve a Cardano ADA ETF. Let's fucking go. We got CryptoFace saying, am I crazy or am I stupid for thinking we can see a huge pump tomorrow? So that was exciting. He posted that 14 hours ago. We got President Trump saying Treasury Secretary Bessent is negotiating new trade deals with 200 countries. Imagine this guy's job. That sucks. Some people don't even like to talk on the phone. This guy's got to talk on the phone to 200 different countries. That's fucking crazy. Mr. Rubber said, hey, Jay, can you look at the M2 supply chart and teach the younger lot here? Guys, go follow Colin Talks Crypto on X and just check out his latest posts. Otherwise, I usually cover it every day. Europe says they're preparing a 50 billion euro trade offer for President Trump. S&P 500 records 8th consecutive day of gains. Apple says tariffs will cost the company 900 million this quarter. That's not bad. They can eat that. Fuck them. This is Italy, and I'm 50% Italian, so this was pretty fucking sick. A new statue honoring Satoshi Nakamoto has been unveiled in Fornelli, Italy. How many more will pop up? Let's go. Solana led all blockchains in revenue generation for Q1 2025. I've been saying Sol's going to flip ETH. I still believe that. We got Tether has announced they brought in $1 billion of profit in Q1 2025. Let's freaking go. That's crazy. And Morgan Stanley plans to add Bitcoin and crypto trading for E-Trade clients. I read this already, but it's from somebody else this time. Cool stuff. Bitcoin is chilling at 96,632. Market's looking like it might flip green. Congratulations, Gourmet Man Brands at Brooklyn and your gigantic unsolicited Tyler Glizzy. Do enjoy. And props to you for that second win. Mr. Roberts, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn said JJ on 2x speed through the live. Yes, I am going to make my exit so that my mother does not murder me. I might be on later. Hopefully, I am. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Thursday, and good night.